Hey, what's up, beautiful people? You're tuned into Flick Radio, your number one online radio station serving the best Afrobeat content and lifestyle just straight from the motherland. My name is Tyra. I'm your host on the show per usual, and I mean, this is the Analyst. You already know. I say this every Friday, same time, every Friday on this station. It is the Analyst on Flick, where we discuss music business, the artists on the stage, the producers behind the scenes, and of course, the music managers and everybody else who is behind the scenes making it happen, making sure you get the best beats, the best of Afrobeats as far as we're concerned, Oh, English. As far as we are concerned, on this dial, like listen, whether you're listening on Flick Radio or you're streaming on your favorite platforms or wherever it is that you happen to stumble on these jams, right? On the show today, we're having a producer, something out of the ordinary. We've been having a lot of artists on the show. In fact, we've only had artists on the show. Actually, no, that's not true. Last year, I did host some music managers and, some music promoters and some guys behind the scenes. But this year, we've only had artists, musicians this year. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of listening to them. You're telling us the same things. I think it's time for us to have someone behind the scenes on my hot seat. So today on the show, we're having none other than SarmyFire. He is a music producer that has worked with some of the biggest names in the industries, you name it. He's worked with One Day Cole. He's worked with Rema. He's worked with a lot of people, guys. I don't even know where to start from. Like, this guy's just like really cool and everything. He's my guy, he's my friend. Fan love. Anyways, so we have SarmyFire on the show, and I'm really excited to talk to him. I'm really excited to introduce you guys to him because a lot of people know the songs that he has produced, they know the artists he has worked with, but they don't know that this is the guy that's knocking the beats and giving the fans to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is The Analyst with Tyra featuring SarmyFire. Hey, what's going on, Big SarmyFire? How you doing? Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you, I do. How's it going?
I'm doing awesome. So I didn't want to mention the intro before we actually popped in. I wanted it to be here before I said this. But guys, we used to be neighbors. We used to be good neighbors. We used to keep each other. We used to live in this the house wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. So we used to comfort each other in times of sorrow. Don't take it the wrong way, not that kind of comfort. Some people's mind to be going to another place right now, but we used to just sit down and just
it was a struggle. It was a struggle, but yeah.
I'm telling you, just remind each other, don't worry, bro, we're working hard. Everything's gonna be all right. You're
I'm
gonna make
telling you.
You're gonna blow. And now look at us. We're here several years. I mean, it's pushing 4 years for us now, right?
I tell you, yeah. That's
long time.
4 years, 4 years thereabouts.
Ish, long time coming.
Yeah. How's it
Anyways,
going?
I'm doing great. It's nice to have you on the show. I'm very excited to actually talk to you about everything that you have going on.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Long time. It's good to see you.
I'm telling you, man. So, Big Sammy. I like to call you Big Sammy, but outside the streets, they call you SarmyFire. Give us a brief introduction. I already told them who you are. I already told them.
So why am I introducing again? I still they already know what
international superstar producer. International superstar producer, one in town, work with the best of the best. But I feel like when it comes from the horse's mouth, you be in the better position to tell the people, this is it, this is who I am, it's my strengths. If you're looking for this, come to me. If you're trying to do this, come to me. I'm that guy.
Okay, so I don't know, but like you said, you already said everything that they want to hear. So, how should I put it? Okay, so I'm SarmyFire, right? A music producer, songwriter, studio engineer, entrepreneur.
You see all this part I did not add it though.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty much everything about music, like that's to do with sound. Yeah, like I know pretty much of everything about music. So yeah, so that's who I am. Abi, who am I?
Yeah, you try. But the entrepreneur part, where does that come in? Is that the music business that you're running, or you're doing other businesses as well?
Yes, it's like like the way the music is, you have to just also try and diversify, right? So yeah, but it's just a mixture of everything you get. Apart from the music, yeah, I can still do other stuff, but But the business side is more of like, selling beats online, having a music school, or probably selling books, or stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah.
Is
So
the
that's
music school is active already? Like, because me, I want to learn. Oh, and if
well,
anybody can
the
teach me
music school
too, because you
the
already
music school
understand.
is still in progress. Working, I've been
Right.
work in progress. Yeah, it's just
Right.
work in progress. So yeah, that's what I would say about the school. But yeah, that's I love to teach. Not like
Mhm.
teach personally, like, but I love other people behind me to know what's up. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel like I can help the culture.
Give back to the society to help
Yeah,
the
because
young
almost
people
everybody's
coming up.
just signing artists. They want to do song and drop songs, and but I think
Mm.
that the ecosystem is a lot. You get, especially that
Yeah.
foundation is key. So yeah,
Yeah. You
so
see, this is why
that's
I
what.
like to. I was just sitting down the other day. I said, I'm tired of talking to artists. I want to talk to somebody that knows this thing, that understands business. I'm just saying, like, I want to speak to somebody who understands these things. And I have a lot of questions. Like, you already know, I already told you that I have a lot of questions. Like,
Hmm.
I want to know. And you already kind of like started hinting at like a few of the things that I want to actually ask you. But let's start with. I mean, you already pretty much like spotlighted that you've identified a problem in the Nigerian music industry in general, and which is like a lot of people, once they have the capacity to, the first thing that they want to do is to sign artists,
Hmm.
right? Right. So other than that, because that's also a thing, and I would really like you to actually expand on that, like we'll talk about that a bit more. But what are some of the biggest challenges that the Nigerian and Afrobeat community, or Afrobeat producers, Afrobeat connoisseurs, Afrobeat business people, all these people that are creating today's sounds? What are some of the challenges that you guys are currently facing?
The music thing is trust me, there are too many factors. It's a lot. This, like, I can give you from the process of even making music. You see that
Mm-hmm.
process of where you even have someone to even drop the song. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. So that means first we make the beat. After you make
Mm-hmm.
the beat, you have to take the beat to the artist to go and say artist to lobby. I won't say lobby, but artists, because artists said you get plenty producers. So you have to go, your beat now has to be the one to be the number one. I will say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is number one. Now, after that, they now say, okay, we'll do budgets, do everything. Between that process, one other producer can come and play another beat. And they'll say, oh, that one,
That
no,
one
yeah, let's
hot.
choose another one.
Yeah,
You'll be
leave this
waiting
one.
and waiting
Ah,
and waiting and waiting and waiting. So it's just too many factors you get that
it sounds
is.
like typical Nigerian political
Well, it's
politics.
just yes, it could be, there's also politics. So for real, like there's also politics in the OP you get, because they want to know if who have you worked with. Okay, you get, unless that your jam is like superb, like they say, okay, they can't do without this jam. You get, so it's just too many factors you get, that this is in the part of where you're trying to make your song be heard, right? Or trying to make an
Right,
artist actually just drop your song. Do you understand?
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, then there's also the part of where you are also trying to work on your beats. Before you know, they will carry lights. Bam, what your idea? You know, like, you
You know
understand?
this
Then
thing.
you are trying to get some sample packs. You don't have the right Nigerian card to pay for those sample packs. You have to start looking for um USD. You start, and you start looking for crack and this, and you get. It's not as if those things are big deals, but now big deal. You
Yeah,
understand? Like, yeah, I know how quick it can be when you want to. You get, then internet too messing up. You want to download. It's taking like 3 hours before you can upload, download. Those things are like they kill ginger. You
yeah.
understand? Like kill, and those things
Especially
are
like
just that.
you're dealing with creativity. Like as it's flowing, as if once you enter flow
Yes.
state, like you have to keep going.
Yes, so it's like it's just little, little, little. They might be looking small, but
Mm-hmm.
trust me, for that creative side, you have to be doing extra. Something like you just do back, 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 you're done. Now you have to do extra. Say, okay, the idea for it is, well, let me carry my phone and record it on my phone. And just give you the
Mm-hmm.
other. I'm giving you the other alternatives that will happen when this thing is not there. Do you understand?
Mm,
You have to start doing some other things that naturally that you're just supposed to just go and you're done. So
yeah,
all those factors is just too much you get
yeah,
for those for producers to, but like you said, we don't show it. We just come and say, just come and play beats. Nothing concern us with. If you like, when you spend 20 years to produce, if you like,
To produce
make
it,
card.
yeah.
Yeah, it's none of their business, not anybody's business. Just come up, you get, and show up and play the beat, and the beat better be bad, but all those back ends is
It's
crazy. You
crazy,
get.
and with the demand, there's like huge, massive demand for Afrobeat right now. Like the world is like, yeah, African music, you guys, okay, we've heard you. You know, you're winning Grammys now. You have a whole category of your own. You guys have Academy members there out there in your country. So, like, where's the product? Give us more product, because right now is the time where we're supposed to be bombing them. Literally, like you're supposed to be bombing them with music, not just from the established guys, not just the burners and all these people, but from everybody, like down to the grassroots, like every single person, every
So
guy on the, it's so this challenge is like, what are some of the alternatives that you guys, because I mean you're not grassroots though, but you know them. What are some of the alternatives that that they've been creating? Because I know, like the thing, like you just said with the phone, trying to work it out. But what are some of those
no,
alternatives
I
that?
think I think funny enough is that as much as you think that these things are issues or problems, right? Trust me, beat yakpa. As in
Hmm.
the bumble. I know, don't worry. It's that one. Don't
Mm,
worry. Like I said, we don't tell you. We don't. Nobody sees those back ends. But trust me, producers
mm-hmm,
are springing out every single. And guess what? It's not only now Nigeria, like all over the world. So some
mm-hmm,
guys in Kenya is making Afrobeat. Some guy in South Africa is making Afrobeat. Some guy in Yankees making Afrobeat. Some guy in UK is
mm-hmm,
making Afrobeat. Like, you understand? So
mm-hmm.
so you cannot be left out. You don't care what's going
Yeah,
on.
facts.
So in terms of saying providing that Afrobeat, don't worry, they. Like me
Yeah.
personally, I'm telling you right now, I can tell you that I can beat my chest and tell you that I have 1,000 beats. That's
Wow.
that's beats
That's just
for
one man.
that one
Now
person. That's beats
imagine the
for like,
other thousands of men.
you get, that's
Ha.
beats for like 3 years old, 365, 365. That's 3 years. I can drop one song every day. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
beats yapa. So it's not about the, don't worry, beats day. Even though we are going through those things, but beats day. You
We
understand? So
keep
we are
putting
ready
the
to
work.
go. So producers are, they're also put a lot. Don't worry. It's even producers don't even choke. Now that's even
Yeah.
making it even a little bit kind of
A bit
difficult for you to.
competitive.
Yeah, it's not very competitive because producers don't choke. You understand?
Yeah.
So same thing as artists too. You get. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this makes me actually very happy. I don't know if you noticed my little smile that I smiled, because it like just speaks to the resilience that we have, regardless of whatever it is. We're still going to push through, because we cannot just sit down on our hands and be like, yeah, 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 government this, that, oh, and then, we have to still do what we have to do. Now, there's a fact that Afrobeat has gone global, right? Like there are a few things about the internationalization of the genre that I don't like at the moment. For example, I don't like the fact that the category was giving offstage, right? Was when the best Afrobeat or best global, I can't remember that particular. I think it was best global music or best African music category at the Grammys was giving off the air, right? Was giving backstage. And these are the type of things that we're supposed to be boycotting, right? Like everybody's talking about boycott the Grammys, boycott the Emmys, boycott this, boycott that. But the thing is, they came here 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and they gave membership to like all the media guys, all the presenters, all the music label heads, all of them were collecting Grammy Academy, and nobody could open their mouths and say that you people should not be giving this thing backstage, right? So it's crazy to me. But the fact is that it has gone global. What do you think has fueled this movement? And how can more Nigerian producers actually maintain control over what the sound is, right? Because when reggae became a huge thing, if Bob Marley and his family did not stand on business, they would have carried reggae and turned it into something else. I've seen them do it with a lot of other genres. So how can Afrobeat artists, Afrobeat producers, to be more precise, because you guys are actually gatekeepers of the genre, how can
Mm.
Afrobeat producers maintain control over the narrative of what Afrobeat actually stands for and what it is?
Well, in terms of, I don't know, the that gatekeeping stuff, I don't really see, like, you get, like, it's just, I don't really want to call it gatekeeping, you get, because I just feel like we're just the engine. You understand?
Okay,
Like
engine.
you get
If
so we
engine
say
knock, wetin go happen? Hey, if engine knock for car, wetin dey happen to the
so yeah.
car?
So that was
It
with the
dies,
engine.
right? So
Yeah.
you
So
guys are in
so let
control.
me put it that way. Now, what's with the engine? So
Mm,
if engine no day, car no day, or whatever is
yeah,
not you get. So
yeah.
because I used to tell people that the producer is the one that I don't know, but to me, the
Mm-hmm,
producer is the one that we they give job to mixing an engine, we they give job to DJ, we they give job to
mm-hmm.
almost everybody. See, if that
Everybody, yeah.
see everybody from if they from that production that we now start giving jobs to, this is now from that product. That's when you now start having different marketer, PR, A&R.
Fact,
Like if that beat
fact,
no day,
fact.
if that beat no day, don't worry yourself.
No
Nobody.
stress. There's no
You understand?
industry.
Everybody was chill. So
There's
that's
no industry, no
you
production, no
get
industry.
nobody.
Forget
So
it.
you get so if that part, yes, now with the engine, you get like where the doctors, you understand how they know waiting they saw. So in terms of the one of the international market, and I don't think we producers don't really have a lot to say about that because we're not the ones that you get because right now if you look at it, there's already lots of platforms. Like there's already streaming platforms that as soon as you drop your song like this now, bro, you put your song for playlist on those things can skyrocket anytime you get. So like that one is not in anybody's hands. You get that one is just do your normal marketing and do what you have to do to push your song out there. You get you'll be heard. You get, but we know seeing that money, but yeah, you'll be heard. You get.
Yeah.
So in terms of the production side and us trying to it's just is there's the okay, like one of my friends told me that um when they were doing Amapiano, right? And Amapiano guys were doing wanted to do Afrobeat. One of my friend was a producer said, see, they can't make Afrobeat like the way we will make Afrobeat. Like you are born in Nigeria, go say you be born everything in Nigeria. Say that Afrobeat, you go try, but they just can't. Yeah, you just can't. Even
You
though
just
yes,
can't
there are
get it like the
samples.
way we get it,
Even though there
yeah.
are samples, there are, you get yes, you do one, you do two, you do three, fine. You get, but the people where they inbuilt, like trust me, like when they sleep, they wake up. Nice side Afrobeat
Yeah,
them.
sleeping, you're
You,
cooking inside the
you
Afrobeat.
get same thing goes to them a
They
piano too.
roasted you inside.
Yes. Yes, same thing goes to my piano too. You know if you just make if a Saudi guy make my piano beat and a Niger boy make a beat, you go know, say
You know the difference.
this something just the way you know what I mean. So it's just what it is. Yes, I know there are samples, there are parts, there are things right now that are helping. But if I say we should do normal production, what do you call it, like a production challenge. So yeah,
Mm,
producers come, don't worry yourself. Forget sample, you have to put sample on one side. Yeah, come and knock the beats now. Like,
come
trust
and
me.
do the,
Now
yeah.
the producers wait there for Afrobeat go knock them. Do
You
you
know how
understand?
to
Like the
do it, yeah.
proper, you know what I mean? So it's just inbuilt. You feel me? It's just
Mm-hmm,
how we feel. You get that's how we make those beats. You get so if you don't feel
mm-hmm,
the way that we feel too, then
mm-hmm.
you get so
We might
that
not
whole
get, yeah, true,
yeah, so that old gatekeeping and all those, don't worry, it's just that now the way would they feel. You get that's how we are always creating this music. Like we
true,
say, it's very spiritual. Me, music is
yeah,
very spiritual. Production is very, very spiritual. Do you understand? So that's why I would say that is the only thing is we should just keep making the music, right? And all the main artists, there's not even about main artists itself or A-list artists, because honestly speaking, is the A-list artists are the ones that are really propelling that sound. Because
yeah,
the more that they keep making Afrobeats, or they keep making songs and they keep promoting and marketing, and the songs that
mm-hmm.
are in the chart, don't worry, Afrobeat will still go.
It will
It will
still be
already
on top.
stop,
I
and
think
even
my favorite thing about Afrobeats right now is the fusions. Like the moment you feel like you know the sound too much, somebody has fused Afrobeat with something you don't even
that's what I'm saying.
understand.
Like
Like they fused it
is
and it now sounds like Afrobeat. Like at this point, I don't even know the difference between the conventional fela, their Afrobeat and the fusions because unless you know the music, the sound, everybody hey Afrobeat. If they combine blues
so let me so
or
let me now
bossa
tell you
nova with Afrobeat,
let me now
you
tell you
will just call
something.
it Afrobeat. Afrobeat just conquers the sound.
It's crazy. Let me just tell you something. Like you know how mad it is. Apart from the beat, if so, like Afrobeat has two. Like how should I put it? they have two signatures you get
Mm,
that people don't even know, right? So the first one is the beat. Now that beat is one. Now, if any Afrobeat artist jumps on a beat, even though the beat is not
it's
conventional,
not.
the way you go jump on that beat, don't worry, you will just because say,
It will turn the
now
song
Afrobeat,
to
now Afrobeat.
Afrobeat. Somebody
Yeah, like
said
as soon as an
Nigerians
artist jumps
are
on it,
black.
the
Somebody said
vibe will
Nigerians
just
are black
change.
colonizers.
The vibe will just change. Don't worry. It's automatically they will see that they will be saying, okay, it's trap but Afrobeat. Like they will be saying because it's an Afrobeat artist and is on the song. The Afrobeat will shall be in that mix. It will be in the mix, sha. Even though it is a
Yeah,
trap, or even though it is something that sounded, you will hear that they will still bring
they will put
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat will still be centered because we won't be singing the way that we'll be giving a different vibe entirely.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
So yeah, so is ready to stay, man. Like, and for a very long time, not even one very short. We're not even at the peak at the moment. Say we did reach there, but we're never at the peak because you see all those other young people that are coming. Hey, you understand? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And more money they enter, more money they enter, more money they enter, more money is entering. So
Yeah.
yeah. So it's only and so, yeah, I'm listening.
I do think, sorry to cut you short, I do think that the challenge that we need to fix, or the challenge that we're facing right now, is very systematic and institutional problems. As far as the creative and the output is concerned, we will still keep doing it. But we need those structures. Like, one thing that really like hurt me from last year was like the issue with Dapper. I know it was probably like a personal problem that they had amongst themselves, and I really didn't really follow the story. But the fact that it was even a conversation that was happening when I myself, I think I was home in Abuja. I was taking a trip on a highway, and I saw this massive blow up Spotify billboard hanging against a very big massive supermarket somewhere in Abuja. There's a very popular one. And right there was just Shali's face. And it was talking, it was like listen to dot 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 song on Spotify. Like, it's gotten to that point where the platforms are now using the artists to promote their platforms, and no longer that the artists are begging the platforms to please promote. Like, it's a very funny dynamic, but yeah, we're still experiencing like all these like systematic oh, this record label, something is not happening, money is this, is not that. So like, it like, at what point are we going to fix this money problem? Like, at what point, like, what do we require? Do we need to start doing venture capitalism? And the way the tech bros are doing it, like, oh, I have good music, bring $2 million VC grants, like, just drop the money, free money, like, do you get? Because I think we need to see less of those, because the moment any artist starts to hit a certain limelight, it happened to everybody. It happened to Burna Boy with spaceship, happened to Wizkid, happened to with EME, happened to everybody. So like, the fact that it happened to everybody and we're still experiencing it is just like, I think that for me, that seems like the fundamental problem. And then we have the other ones like no lights and all these ones that everybody is experiencing. But in your opinion, what impact, right, um has the international like movement really had on the industry here in Nigeria or in Africa? Because this transcends Nigeria now, because even in Ghana we have our guys over there doing the same thing. What impact has this had on them? I think for one, they're a lot more inspired now. Like, they're very excited. Like, everybody's excited. Like, I want to put in the work, because I know that if I blow, it's going to be like global and some stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of those other impacts that you've seen?
Like there's a lot of demand. Do you understand? Like, there's a lot of demand, like a lot of demand. Although yes, definitely you have to get connections, networks for you to be in those rooms, But in terms of like me, I know for a fact that I don't know too much from the artist side, but I know that artists there's a lot of people trying to, as much as people are saying I don't feel like going into this thing, more people are coming in, and like I said, is just a chain reaction. So far, them A-list artists are
Mhm.
pushing their song, and their songs are rolling out every now and then. Don't worry, everybody's good in
Eh,
Afrobeats.
everybody's
Everybody,
gonna be all right.
because if they remind them, say, okay, I want to sign this person. This song I can do this. Or, yeah, I want to shoot. I want to make one beat for this person. Like it just reminds them of. You get like I can do this. I can do this. Let's work. Okay, I plan to do this now. I have the money. Let's work on Afrobeats. Let's work on because it's just making everybody happy. You know what I mean? So those guys are the ones
Yeah.
that are pumping money to market it. Then it has an effect on us on this side. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So in terms of even music production, because there's where you sell beats online. It
mm-hmm,
determines anytime one song drops up, like maybe one Rema song drops right now.
mm-hmm.
You see guys online already. They don't they knock the type of beat of Rema online to show
Oh, that
say
me,
before
yeah, to show
more
that more
demand
where,
go they because they're demanding for that song. They are in that song and the people want to work on that kind of beats. Online
yeah,
too will be making beats like that. So
yeah,
you get that ripple effect you get
right.
on every side of you get on every
Every side,
plus
everybody, touching
marketing
everybody.
plus see so far the songs that you are pushing out, like as you are winning Grammy, as you are winning this, you are talking about this, because it's not everybody that can get to top guys, but they will look for people that can do stuffs like that, that can sound
Yeah,
like the top guys. Do you understand?
yeah,
So if they
yeah.
can't get those guys, at least they got some other people that are there that they can make it work. Hey now, so let's make it work. So
I love
it will
it.
just help. It just helps the whole community
It's
at
a
large.
boom.
You get
Like the whole community, everybody is you go
yeah,
touch everybody. I
it helps
love
a lot.
it.
Although yes, there are some people that are gatekeeping, some people don't really want. So when when some people need some information, they will hide it and keep it and say they're not give it to their own people. You get
Mm.
here. So that's always the little issue
So
that
the
can happen.
little small things that
Regardless,
happen.
yes, but regardless, people now are just doing their things online. You get promote yourself
Right,
online. People will find you.
right.
You don't need any other person. You know what I mean? So that's it basically.
I love it, man. One of my lights went out, but I think we can keep going because I got the other
Okay.
one and I still look great. So I mean, we're already at the end of the show because we're 25 minutes in on the 20-minute show. But I mean, that's what happens whenever me and Sammy are talking because we have a lot to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
no.
But let's talk about you now because I'm done asking about those guys. I don't care about them. I care about you.
Okay.
What's going on with you, bro? What are you working on at the moment? I know you're outside, you're networking, you're making bag, at least like or setting the foundation for the bags to be made. How's that going?
Well, not bad. We just a try. A couple of songs that are coming up very soon. Literally, I was working with Dice Ales.
Mm-hmm. You and
That's
Dice
like
are a long time coming on.
yes, so is my experience. So I just don't want to work with every. See, I'm just tired of working with moving from one artist to another artist. Let's just make
Mm-hmm.
one person. Let me that make that person. Don't worry. We'll just did
Yeah.
there, you get, and let's make it happen. You get, because
Yeah.
is a fantastic artist.
Mm-hmm.
Is superb. Trust me. Like I know go
Yeah.
if I know day, don't worry. Like I know go did that long like that, but because I believe, you understand, I believe so much, even though yes, definitely to whatever happens to him is gonna bleed on me. But yeah, I still believe in him, you understand? Like it's someone
Yeah.
that he has something that we have to give in this industry.
I
So
love
so
it.
yeah, so yeah, there are a couple of songs coming out, like probably 3, 4, 5. We have a song with Olamide to serve. That one self is
Majam.
pulling up. You don't know when I was
I'm
talking about this.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
happy. I'm
so
excited. Like you and Dice, like I like Dice, and then I like your sound because, like, bro, you know these things. So,
yeah,
like,
so
the combination sounds crazy. It
no,
sounds
it's
like
mad. Trust me. The
bangers.
one that is coming right now, said, well, the is hard. It's hard as
Uh,
fuck, and we're still bringing more, like more. You get, because
yeah,
as soon as you guys hear this one, we'll have another one already for you
another
guys. You
one.
get.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
after
yes,
that
you
too,
though.
yeah. So is what it is. So yeah, stuff like that. Then probably working with people in the states. Trying to see who we can link up with. You
Yeah,
get. Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to also
that's
learn
exciting.
some AI stuff because music is now is changing. You get so yeah, is just keep working and keep
Wow.
networking. You
Yeah.
understand? That's the major thing for me right now. You get
That's
so yeah,
exciting, man. Guys, please go and follow at SarmyFire on social media. SarmyFire, guys, and keep your ears
yes,
peeled. Keep listening. Definitely. I mean, they've been playing your jam. I know you probably know that they've been jamming your jams here at Flick. Uh, so, and guys, you need to know like the new songs as well when they drop. We're going to be jamming them here on the station as well. So,
most def.
yeah. Any final words? Any final words for record the rap?
I really don't have anything to say than to say, well, everyone just keep moving, just ginger. Everybody just don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. Trust me. It might take a
Love it.
long time, you get, but trust me. Trust me. Delay is not denial, you get. So that's what it is, man. Don't worry, you get it. You get it by God's grace. So yeah,
Amen. All right,
yeah.
Sammy. It's nice talking to you, man. Take
Same
care of
here too.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Thank you
All
guys
right.
so much for listening to the show. Until next time, remember it's peace, love, and keep your locked on Flick Radio.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.